Brew-Haha gone wild. So, it all started when my brother Kevin developed a rather intense passion for home brewing. It seemed harmless at first, with him turning our garage into a makeshift brewery. He was always experimenting with hops, barley, and whatnot, and the house constantly smelled like a mix of a bakery and a frat party. We were all supportive, mostly because we thought this was just another one of his fleeting hobbies. However, things took a turn when he decided to up his game and try his hand at some more exotic brews. He claimed he was inspired by a documentary on ancient fermentation techniques. We should have known right then that he was brewing trouble. Fast forward a few weeks, and Kevin had somehow convinced the local farmers market to supply him with a batch of rare kumquats and an assortment of herbs I can't even pronounce. He'd become a mad scientist, with jars bubbling and strange concoctions fermenting in every corner of the garage. We started noticing some odd occurrences, like the time a raccoon appeared to be inebriated, stumbling around the yard. Then there was the day the mailman staggered away after a quick whiff of the garage fumes. My family and I kept warning Kevin, but he insisted he was on the verge of creating a groundbreaking brew. The day of the neighborhood block party arrived, and Kevin decided it was the perfect opportunity to unveil his latest masterpiece. He hauled out his mysterious brew, proudly labeled Kumquat Combustion, and began serving it to our unsuspecting neighbors. The initial sips were met with polite nods until about 10 minutes later, when things got unexpectedly lively. The entire block was buzzing, quite literally, as if everyone had downed a gallon of espresso. People were jittery, bursting into spontaneous dance-offs, and even the local dog started chasing its tail with renewed vigor. It was a scene straight out of a slapstick comedy. As the chaos unfolded, I couldn't help but shake my head. Kevin stood in the center, bewildered but oddly proud of the frenzied spectacle he created. It wasn't until a neighbor, caught in the throes of a particularly enthusiastic jitterbug, shouted, "What on earth did you put in this stuff?" that Kevin sheepishly admitted he might have miscalculated the fermentation process. Surveying the pandemonium, I finally turned to him and said, "Well, Kev, I guess you've really outdone yourself. You've managed to make the entire neighborhood a Brew-Haha."